All right, take one. Press conference. Hey man, quiet down some, okay? Good to see everybody here at our first press conference. Let me introduce myself. My name is Thaddeus P. Throckmorton, alias White Oak Kid, and I am campaign manager for Mr. Choo the Bear, who will be out here momentarily. Thank you, members of the press, for showing up here today in downtown Igo, Virginia. As you know, we have been out in the community, taking polls, trying to find out if it is viable for Mr. Choo to run once again this year for the presidency of the United States. And in a few minutes, Mr. Choo will address that. In fact, here he comes now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Choo the Bear. Thank you, Thaddeus. Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Yes, I am, let me get my mark here, folks. Thank you so much. My name is Choo the Bear. I am running for the presidency of the United States in 2008. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you, and of course, God bless the United States of America. Folks, I am running on the Independent Bear ticket out of Igo, Virginia. And I'm a voice crying out from the wilderness about the corruption in modern American politics today. Folks, it's a darn shame that the Politico of this country is viewed by the electorate as sleazeballs, scumbags, and scallywags, when in fact, they should be the high priest. Yes, the high priest of this grand project, Americana. But you know, folks, it's not so much the fault of the individual politician as it is the fault of the system itself. It doesn't matter how honest you are, how upright, how moral. Once you put your big toe or your little pinky into that cesspool of corruption, then you too are tainted. And that is why I stand before you today, the Chewest Chew, crying out from the wilderness, because I believe I do have a solution. I have a remedy. I have an answer. And folks, the answer is called impoliticide. Yes, that's right. You heard it right. Impoliticide. Yes, and impoliticide will change the course of modern American politics for the next millennium. And possibly world history for the next 1,000 years. Or whichever comes first. So we're very excited about impoliticide. It's a system that will be implemented as soon as I am made Commander-in-Chief. However, boys and girls, I cannot divulge the details of impoliticide right now. I've been requested by the current administration to withhold that at least for the next 7 to 10 days while the system that we are proposing is vetted. But God bless you. God bless you for showing up here today. I guess I can take a couple questions. Are there any questions out there? See, Mr. Choo, can you tell us a little bit about your platform, please? I'd like to know more about the platform, and I'm sure the boys and girls out there would like to know too. Well, thank you so much for that question. Yes, my platform is mostly 2x4s and 2x6s, pressure treated, of course. And we didn't have any screws, so we used 16-penny nails. And we put an axle on there, 14-inch wheels, and a little tarp, and we pull it behind the Studebaker, so when it gets hot or it's raining, then we don't get wet. Thank you so much for that question. Yes, God bless you. Any more questions out there? Yes, I have one for you, Mr. Choo. Go right ahead. Can you tell us how you feel about gay marriage? Well, yes, I think if you're having sex, you should be married. Next question. Next question, please. You there, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Choo. Bill Eagle here. Can you tell us why you think the American people might consider you qualified to run for the presidency of the United States? It appears to me that you're just a panda bear and just a puppet at that.
Well, thank you much. Thank you very much for that question. Sir, I intend to run for the presidency of the United States. And I think the American people will find out that over the next 10 months, between now and November, they will see that I am fully qualified to assume the roles of Commander-in-Chief, and we're very excited to do that for the good boys and girls across this great and fair land of ours. Any more questions out there? Please, any more? Yes, Mr. Choo-Choo, can you tell us about how you feel about terrorism? Yes, thank you very much for that question, my friends. There is a time, I feel, in the course of all great nations, when they may need to take that plowshare and beat it into the sword. Now is such a time. You ask about terrorism, about Hamas, Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah, the Taliban, Jon Stewart, CNN, and Rolling Stone magazine, and let's not forget Keith Olbermann, terrorist all. Sir, I say give them the cold steel. I say give them no quarter. I say give them the bayonet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And folks, that is all the time I have right now. That is all the time I have right now. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, that was Mr. Choo-Choo the Bear. Thank you so much, Mr. Choo-Choo. Thank you. Folks, it's so good to be here today in Igo, Virginia. It's so good for us to throw our hat in the ring and give hope to so many wonderful boys and girls out there across this great and fair land of ours. So until we meet again on the campaign trail, as Mr. Choo-Choo says, God bless the United States of America. And God bless you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's tea and crumpets. Please in the back. Members of the press, tea and crumpets for everyone now. I made them myself, so come on up.